I remember last time you were here, I remember you were down the hallway with the Opie and Anthony Show, and you got in a fight with Jim Norton, and that became like a big YouTube thing.
They're all dead? Right. You're sure of that?
Yes.
Were the bodies identified?
No, but that's taking that argument.
Well, we'll just fly with that. What the hell? My government told me that, so you know why I don't believe my government?
Well, you believe Saudi Arabia's government?
No.
Over there flying?
I remember you getting a big fight with Jimmy Norton, then you gave him a pat on the way out, and he got all fired up, and you guys were fighting.
No, he said something personal, derogatory, and very insulting to me.
What did he say? I didn't hear.
I
the
don't
whole
even
thing.
remember because he don't mean nothing to me. And all I did was turn around and I looked at him, and you know what went through my mind?
What?
I thought, you're lucky, boy, that I'm civilized today. Because I said, if you would have spoken to me like that when I was a Navy SEAL, I'd have cut your balls off and shoved them down your throat.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Wow.
And,
Jimmy Norton lucky, I suppose?
Well,
that you're a civilized man now?
Yeah.
There's conspiracy there, Rich, because we had Jimmy Norton on our show that day.
Hold on, here's what Jimmy Norton
he felt
said.
like you chumped him, like you pulled the alpha male card on him when you made contact with him.
Hold on, here's what he said.
It really was a sarcastic pat on the back, but I didn't like it because we were two guys who were angry at each other, and we were genuinely mad at each other, and he still, because he's a big guy, felt comfortable pulling some alpha male shit like that. Like, I knew what he was. I don't like being fucking touched when I'm angry. Because let me tell you something. If him and Chuck Liddell were arguing, I'm not saying he wouldn't argue with Liddell. Of course he would. But he wouldn't go over and touch him like that on the way out because he knows he'd get fucking punched in the mouth.
Is that true?
Bull crap. I sure would, because all I did was I gave him a pat like, hey, that was a pretty good argument we just had.
But he took it the wrong. He took it like you were.
Yeah, he took it that I was being condescending. I can tell him without a doubt I did the same thing. I'd do it to Muhammad Ali. I'd do it to anybody else too. It was not meant as anything derogatory. I know how I did it. All I did was give him a little pat on the shoulder as I went out, and kind of like, well, we'll maybe see you next time.
Gotcha. All right, Jesse.
That's all it was. See, he was going after me because what's better for him? You think he's going to get an ounce of publicity if I wasn't the other equation?
Well, how
he
does
was
Ventura
doing that
handle it?
simply just to get his own publicity at my expense.
How does Jesse Ventura handle stuff like this? I mean, when you come at people with conspiracies, 9/11 conspiracies, Federal Reserve, 2012
I'm
aliens.
guessing Jimmy Norton's not the only guy that's ever got mad or fought with you about a 9/11 thing.
Yeah, but he's the only one that's made it personal and insulted me personally. You can disagree with me all you want. You can say, Jesse, you're full of it. This is nothing. This is baloney. How can you believe it? But when they take it beyond that and they make a personal insult to you, that's a whole nother ballgame. Just like in the world of politics. You can disagree with another elected official. You can disagree on policy all you want, but you don't make it personal.
Ooh, well, what's crossing the line for Jesse Ventura? What was it? I know he said something about your hairdo. What was it? What really pisses you off?
I don't even remember. Again, he's such a nothing to me. Why would I dwell on him? The minute I left that room, he was old news. I don't even. Today, you just told me his name. I don't even know his name.
And if you saw him today?
I'd still recognize him because I've done the show 2 or 3 times.
No, but would you snarl at him? Would you intimidate the guy, or would you just give him a high five?
I would simply ignore him.
Oh, interesting.
Gotcha.
You know what?
I just simply ignore him.
Covino and Rich, Stars 2.